I want to engage you in a physical way that will help you reimagine how you use your brain. What about having a literate brain? What does that mean? Switch to, nice job. And switch. Great, shake it out. You did just beautifully, and I'm so glad because that was a 3-year-old brain game. In time with the music is very important. To engage the temporal performance of the brain, memory centers, so important for being able to reimagine. Play is also something that Albert told us is the highest form of research. And boy, was he right. Let's jump from early childhood brain game to adult or adolescent brain game. Good luck. Here we go. Finger and a thumb. It's not here, it's here. The thumb's not down, the thumb is in. 2, ready, and switch. Switch. I heard that. What? What's going on? Come on. How about this? How about that? Whoa! What just happened, right? Without fail, without exception, sin exception, without exception, that happens everywhere I do this. How important are imagination and play related to being able to reimagine anything? Shoulder and elbow. And switch, 2, 3, 4, and switch, 2. Relief. Switch. Let's do another adult one. Ear, and nose. 2, ready, and switch, 2, switch, 2. You might have been here. Maybe this is you. Right here. We're here. Nothing's broken. There's nothing that's broken. Children use their imagination with reckless abandon. And so can we again. And eventually with practice, even in the middle, you can do that. Switch. Give yourself a big round of applause. So what just happened is really magical. We reimagined literally a new message from our brain to our fingers. Think about a young child. They're about to take the first step, and there's that backward-forward motion. There's the sideways motion. It's all together, and then the knees don't quite engage yet, and families say, come on, papito, you can do it, oh, everyone's excited. And then they take their first step, and it's usually almost always accompanied by this. Why? A lot of reasons why. One reason why, neurologically, it's a new message from the brain to the legs. And new messages are where it's at. New messages is that's how we stay young. The moment we go, no, I don't want a new message, that's the moment we choose to age. So for most of you, this was a new message. Unless you happen to go to the grocery store some days and see your friend John or Juan, and you see him and go, hey, Juanito, how you doing? But that's probably not a thing yet. What will our world look like when we begin to reimagine how we think? Full-bodied brain games. Shake it out. Here we go. We're just getting going. Hands here. 2, ready, and down, and up, down, and up. Opposite. Parallel lines. You're doing great. Hand here, and down, up, down. And this hand over here, wiggling the fingers, but not these. Ready, set, and switch. Other side. Woo! We can live again like children. And when we do that, reimagining becomes the norm. What is a mentor? How do you define a mentor? Does it have to be someone who has years and years of experience, or is it more about the quality of that experience? In fact, one of my greatest mentors was a little boy. Once upon a time, I was in a classroom with a kinder pre-K classroom. And we were playing brain games, imagine that. Playing brain games. And they knew me, a lot of trust, I knew them. I visit some classrooms quite often. And this one little girl who's typically very happy was playing her brain game like this. And I said, "Are you not happy?" And she said, "No." And all her fellow students looked to see if their friend was okay. And I said, "Why aren't you happy?" And she said, "My mommy's in jail." I didn't know what to say. What do I say to that? But the little boy next to her, he knew what to say. He put his hand up with a lot of energy like this. And I'm like, "Yes, what do you want to say?" He said it like this. "My daddy's in jail." And he had a smile on his face, and I was very confused. I was very confused. I didn't know how to interpret that. What does that mean? Well, 4 more hands went up, and that day, 6 children in that particular classroom had a main caregiver in jail. So I didn't know what to do, but I knew they had shared with me openly. And that's all I could think of doing. So I said to this classroom of beautiful children, I said, "My youngest brother died." And they all did what young learners do, and even older learners. They all went, and they forgot about their stuff, and they focused on mine. And they asked great questions like, "Well, how did it happen?" And one asked, "Did he have a mommy?" I said, "Yes, his mommy's still alive." And then the little girl put her hand up, kind of tentatively, and she asked me, "Do you get sad?" I said, "Yes, I get sad." And then the little boy did this. I'm like, "Come on, this is a serious moment. It's a serious moment. What are you doing?" I said, "Yes," and he leaned in and said, with a smile on his face, "Do you cry?" I'm like, who is this kid? Who asked that question with a smile on their face? Slightly bothered, I said, yes, I cry. And the next thing I said came from my nana, my grandma, and I said, "But I still choose happy." And the little boy almost lost it. He was like, I'm like, oh my God. But yes, what do you want to say? And he leans in even closer and quietly, without a big smile, says, "I choose happy too." He wasn't being a goofy, silly kid. He was sharing with me that he understood that we can choose our emotional state, no matter the circumstance.